Welcome to my channel. World Scene News. Subscribe to my channel for news updates all around the world. Good evening. As the sun sets on this holiday weekend, a nation on the move finds itself at the mercy of a relentless force of nature. Across the country, millions of Americans are packing up, saying their goodbyes, and preparing to return home after Thanksgiving celebrations. But for many, the journey is turning into an ordeal they won't soon forget. Tonight, millions of Americans are facing a travel nightmare as a massive winter storm slams the Midwest during the busiest travel weekend of the year. Airports are packed with anxious travelers, some waiting for hours, others desperately searching for alternate routes. Outside, the snow continues to fall, blanketing runways and roads alike, making every step toward home a challenge. Heavy snow, sleet, and ice have turned highways and airports into scenes of chaos and frustration. Cars are stuck in long lines, engines idling as drivers peer through frosted windshields. Plows work around the clock, but the storm's intensity is overwhelming. At airports, planes sit grounded, their wings coated in ice, while crews scramble to clear runways and keep passengers informed. Families hoping for a smooth return from Thanksgiving are instead stranded by canceled flights and gridlocked roads. Children try to make the best of the situation, playing on the floor as parents anxiously check their phones for updates. For many, the holiday spirit is being tested by uncertainty and exhaustion. The ripple effect is nationwide. One grounded plane in Chicago means delays from coast to coast. Departure boards light up with red as flights are delayed or canceled, and airline staff do their best to help frustrated travelers rebook and find a way forward. The domino effect is felt in every major airport, from New York to Los Angeles. This storm is a powerful reminder of how quickly nature can upend our modern lives. Streets that were bustling with holiday shoppers just hours ago are now nearly deserted as people hunker down and wait for the worst to pass. The wind howls through city canyons, and snow piles up against doors and windows, a stark contrast to the warmth of Thanksgiving gatherings. The question on everyone's mind: when will it be safe to get home? Travelers refresh weather apps and flight trackers, hoping for good news. Some share stories and snacks with strangers while others sit quietly, lost in thought. The uncertainty is palpable, but so is the resilience and patience of those determined to reunite with loved ones. Tonight, we'll bring you the latest on the storm's impact and what comes next. Our team is tracking the storm's path, speaking with travelers and officials, and providing updates to help you stay safe and informed. Stay with us as we cover this unfolding story. A nation on the move, facing a storm on the horizon, and hoping for a safe journey home. The heart of the travel crisis is beating at our nation's airports, where chaos and uncertainty have become the new normal, especially in the Midwest, which has been hit the hardest by this relentless winter storm. Travelers who had hoped for smooth journeys home, or to loved ones, now find themselves caught in a web of delays, cancellations, and confusion. Chicago's O'Hare International Airport, one of the world's busiest and most vital travel hubs, has become the epicenter of this crisis. Over 1,400 flights have been canceled nationwide, and the majority of those are right here in Chicago. The ripple effects are being felt across the country, as travelers scramble to rebook flights and airlines struggle to keep up with the mounting backlog. At O'Hare alone, more than 900 flights were canceled in a single day, with hundreds more delayed. The terminals are packed with thousands of stranded passengers. Some have been waiting for hours, others for days. Many have no idea when, or even if, they'll be able to continue their journeys. The uncertainty is palpable, and frustration is mounting as the hours tick by. Ground stops at both O'Hare and Midway airports have turned once busy runways into makeshift parking lots with rows of aircraft sitting idle, blanketed by snow and ice. The sight of so many grounded planes is a stark reminder of just how severe this storm has become, and how powerless even the largest airports are in the face of nature's fury. Inside the terminals, the scene is equally grim. Passengers have resorted to camping out on the cold, hard floors, using their luggage as makeshift pillows and huddling together for warmth. Some have created small camps with blankets and snacks, trying to make the best of an uncomfortable situation as night falls and the wait drags on. Airport staff are working around the clock, scrambling to provide whatever comfort they can, handing out blankets, snacks, and bottled water to weary travelers. Volunteers and employees alike are doing their best to help, but the sheer number of people in need is overwhelming, and resources are stretched thin. Families with young children are especially hard hit. Parents try to comfort their kids, who are exhausted and confused by the chaos around them. For many, the airport has become a temporary home, and the uncertainty of when they'll be able to leave weighs heavily on everyone's minds. Outside, the storm shows no signs of letting up. Meteorologists warn that more than half a foot of snow could fall across several states in the Midwest, further complicating travel plans and making it even harder for airports to resume normal operations. And as if the snow weren't enough, a dangerous Arctic blast is sweeping in behind the storm, bringing with it bone-chilling temperatures and fierce winds. The combination of heavy snowfall and extreme cold is creating hazardous conditions not just for travelers, but for airport workers as well. Clearing runways and de-icing planes is becoming a monumental challenge. Crews are working tirelessly, but as the snow piles up and temperatures drop, their job only gets harder. Every hour of delay means more passengers stuck, more flights canceled, and more uncertainty for everyone involved. For many travelers, this is just the beginning of a prolonged ordeal. With more snow and freezing temperatures on the way, the path to getting home, or anywhere at all, remains uncertain. As the crisis deepens, patience is wearing thin, and the true test of endurance for both travelers and airport staff is only just beginning. Amid the chaos, a frightening incident in Iowa underscored the storm's danger. A Delta Connection flight arriving in Des Moines skidded off an icy taxiway, coming to rest in a snowy field. Passengers described a sudden jolt and a terrifying slide, but miraculously, no one was injured. Emergency crews responded quickly, evacuating everyone safely. The NTSB is investigating, focusing on icy conditions and airport procedures. This close call highlights the razor-thin margin for error in winter weather. As the winter storm swept across the Midwest, its fury was felt most dramatically on the highways. On I-70 near Putnamville, Indiana, a sudden whiteout transformed a routine drive into a nightmare. In just minutes, a staggering 45 vehicles became entangled in a massive pileup, stretching for hundreds of yards along the snow-choked interstate. The scene was one of utter chaos. Cars, trucks, and semis crumpled together, their headlights barely visible through the swirling snow. Emergency vehicles rushed to the scene, their sirens muffled by the howling wind and thick blanket of snow that covered everything in sight. Whiteout conditions left drivers with only seconds to react. Visibility dropped to near zero, and what began as a few cars losing control quickly escalated into a chain reaction. Vehicles skidded helplessly on the icy pavement, colliding with each other in a tangle of metal and glass. The interstate, usually a lifeline for travelers and truckers, became a frozen tableau of confusion and fear. For many, there was no time to brake, no way to steer clear of the disaster unfolding ahead. First responders faced a daunting challenge. Navigating treacherous, ice-slicked roads and battling blinding snow, they worked tirelessly to reach stranded motorists. Firefighters, paramedics, and police officers moved from vehicle to vehicle, checking for injuries and offering reassurance to those shaken by the crash. Many drivers and passengers were dazed, some trapped in their cars, others standing in the snow, stunned by the sudden violence of the storm. The teamwork and determination of these emergency crews were nothing short of heroic. With the interstate completely blocked, authorities had no choice but to shut it down for hours. Thousands of travelers found themselves stranded, their vehicles immobilized by the wreckage and deepening snow. Some huddled in their cars for warmth, while others ventured out to check on neighbors or seek help. The cold was biting, and the uncertainty stretched on as crews worked to clear the tangled mess of vehicles. Yet, amid the devastation, a remarkable fact emerged. Despite the scale of the crash and the number of vehicles involved, no major injuries were reported. Drivers and passengers, though shaken and cold, were able to walk away from the wreckage. Relief and gratitude were palpable as people realized just how narrowly disaster had been averted. This outcome is a testament to the quick, coordinated response of emergency teams and the advances in modern vehicle safety. Airbags, reinforced cabins, and rapid deployment of first responders all played a role in preventing tragedy. The professionalism and compassion shown by those on the front lines made a critical difference in a moment of crisis. The cleanup operation will take time, as tow trucks and crews work through the night to remove wrecked vehicles and clear the snow-clogged highway. For now, the focus is on restoring order and getting traffic moving again. But for everyone involved, there's a sense of relief and even gratitude. Tonight, against the odds, everyone made it out alive. The storm's danger is real and its power undeniable. But so too is the resilience and courage of those who travel these roads, and the dedication of the first responders who protect them. In the face of nature's fury, the people of Indiana showed what it means to endure, and to help one another through the storm. As the nation turns to trusted sources in times of crisis, we're grateful for your trust in ABC News. Last week, nearly 8 million viewers made us America's most watched evening newscast. Our team works around the clock, on the ground and behind the scenes, to bring you clear, reliable coverage. In a crowded media landscape, your trust is our greatest responsibility. We're committed to earning it every day, reporting the news with integrity and clarity. Thank you for making us your choice for news. While winter storms rage, a different kind of storm is sweeping the box office. Disney's Zootopia 2. The sequel has shattered expectations, earning $556 million globally in its opening weekend, including a record $272 million in China. Families worldwide are flocking to theaters, proving the enduring power of shared cinematic experiences. The film's themes of inclusivity and friendship are resonating deeply, offering a welcome escape. Zootopia 2's success is a bright spot for the industry and a reminder of the magic of storytelling. Even in tough times, a great story can bring people together. In entertainment, viral moments are shaping the conversation. Dancing with the Stars topped Hulu's charts, while Tyla's Chanel dance craze is taking over TikTok. Hollywood is buzzing, Rush Hour 4 is in production, and James Cameron hints at the future of Avatar. Even celebrity encounters, like Taylor Swift's rumored moment with Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, spark online frenzy. These stories offer a light-hearted break from heavier headlines. Pop culture, now more than ever, is driven by fans and shared online moments. Tonight, a moment of reflection from Dame Judi Dench, who revealed her struggle with severe vision loss. Despite losing the ability to read scripts or see faces, she refuses to retire, relying on friends to help her continue acting. Her resilience and passion for her craft are inspiring millions. By sharing her story, she's raising awareness for macular degeneration and showing that adversity can be met with courage and humor. Dame Judi's determination is a powerful reminder that the human spirit endures. Her greatest role may be her real-life example of perseverance. Her light continues to shine, on and off the stage. As we close, we're left with images of disruption, but also of resilience and kindness. Emergency crews working through the night, airport staff comforting stranded travelers, and an actress refusing to let adversity win. The coming days will be tough, but gratitude and community will see us through. This storm, like all storms, will pass. Planes will fly, roads will clear, and families will reunite. What remains are the stories of how we weathered it together. For those still traveling, we wish you a safe journey home. From all of us at ABC News, good night.